ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Shelly light and be lovebird. Shelly light and be lovebird. Shelly light and be lovebird. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shelly light and be lovebird. Shelly light and be lovebird. Shelly light and be lovebird.
I can't hear you. Hey, y'all. I'm stuck in my face. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, I can, ma'am. How you doing, Miss Bird?
Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, girl.
Happy Monday.
Same to you. Are you ready for the city's All-Star Weekend this weekend? It's gonna be off the chain in the A.
It's going to be. Well, I don't know. Quarantine, honey. I don't know. People might not be out like that.
Girl, Atlanta ain't never stopped. What do you mean?
Well, those that care about their souls may not be out like that.
Well, I don't like crowds, so I won't be participating in any of that.
Well, I mean, depends on where you go. Hey, Mahana. Hey, Rose.
Hey, Mahana, where you been? Where you been? All right, y'all, we're going to jump into this topic. Today's topic is, what is the one thing your ex could have said or done to make you give them another chance and save the relationship? Well, nothing, because he ain't going to never stop lying. As long as he alive and his tongue is flapping, he going to be telling lies, and ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, that damn fun.
Whatever he say to me or said to me will go in one ear and out the other, because if he say good morning, the sun is shining, I'm gonna go outside and look just to make sure. Like, nigga, no. So I'm good on that. So my answer would be nothing. Hey Sam,
Johnny.
Trying to ease up.
I don't know where she be coming from, girl. She just be popping up.
She walked up like a damn ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Hi Kevin. Hi Juan. Hi Johnny.
I know. She been asleep.
But I don't think it.
Hi y'all. Come on in. From
the shit that
so you wouldn't,
he did,
you wouldn't just give him a little love?
No, from the shit he did, it ain't nothing he could ever say to me in this lifetime to come back to me. Hell would have to freeze over, and it be snowing in hell first. No.
Damn. Really?
Hi, David. No, I mean that. Chris said, "I'll marry you in the morning."
She'll kill
I know
you.
she didn't fall for that from you, Chris.
She will kill you.
What about, why you look so fuzzy?
So do I look fuzzy?
So what about you? What could they have said or done?
What could one say? I don't think nothing. I think once your mind is made up, there's really nothing somebody can say to you after you done. You know what I mean?
I'm done. I'm done. But you a sucker for a dude to get to crying. I don't care about no tears.
Dang, Bondolin. Look, dang, V, throw me to the bus. Well, I mean,
he cried. Here she go, y'all. But he cried. I'm gonna give him another chance.
Get off my damn nerve. On my whole nerve.
Hola, Kevin. Rose said that drink. Rose, it's so good. I was looking for my watermelon and then remember that I made it all for your ass when you was here, so I ain't got no more.
And Bonnie, if they cried to you, you would take them back too.
Huh? Cry?
I said,
girl, I'm crying about no tears. I'm a G. I don't know what the fuck is you crying for now.
Some tears are worth looking a little into.
You know the difference when a man fake crying and when he's like really sincere and in his feelings crying. It's different.
What's the difference? They got snot out their nose?
No, you just know because it's like you can feel that emotion because it's hard for a man to cry in front of a woman first and foremost.
I remember me all the time.
I remember my ex tried to cry in front of me, girl. He was like,
he was squeezing his eyes.
he was like, you know, I said, what are you doing? He was breaking his eyes on
Mark. A whole fool.
Oh God. It was like David said, I'm crying. When is my chance? David. Okay. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. Hi, DJ Mr. Mark. Marcus said, hey Marcus. Marcus said, not a damn thing. One round, you blow it, I'm out.
Okay.
Right. Johnny said, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm all in. And how many times have you said that, Johnny?
Yeah. Please tell me, Johnny. How many times have you said, I'm sorry, I'm all in now?
How many times have you took a man back after he said he's sorry for the same shit he done did 100 times? Want me to help you?
Don't help me on that. Do not help me on that, Vonda.
You want me to help you there?
Maybe Dad. I don't know about now.
My tolerance, y'all, these days is 00. I can't.
Maybe in my past life, I was a sucker for somebody saying sorry. I'm a little different at 49-ish.
You know what? My motto is if you can't beat them, join them. Fuck it. I'm not gonna keep listening to I'm sorry. I ain't gonna keep
doing the wrong.
Look, two wrongs don't make a right. I get it, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And the shoe don't feel good when it's on the other foot. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You makes my cut off your damn foot.
Girl, I had to pick them up and carry them one time to keep them from getting cut off. Rose said, yeah, men are good actors. They are, girl. They could pour it on. Hey, Barry said, what was safe relation? What would save the relationship? What if you come back from heaven? Barry, don't start your shit. Get your ass off this podcast.
Stop your shit. We ain't talking about nobody dying, boy, and coming back.
Kevin said, we all make mistakes. They won't happen again. Trust me. Laugh out loud. Right. That is a laughing matter, Kevin.
So that's why you laughed out loud on your own. Okay.
Rose said she go from 0 to 100 real fast. Johnny said, I've never been in that, but if it's not too nasty. Okay. Marcus said, at some point, one becomes too old for games. Absolutely, Marcus. That's where I am in my life. I can't do it. One said, hey, One said, if she says, I'll give you $1 million to stay, but hell, no chance, the damage is done. It's over, like Millie Jackson. I can do bad by myself, or Mickey Howard, love under new management. Okay.
Okay, now. Chris, you and Mom don't start no shit tonight.
Chris said, Bird, we know who cried for Shelly.
Chris, don't start your shit, boy.
Oh,
do not start your shit tonight on this podcast. I am not playing with you and me. Y'all know too much about me. That's the problem.
Girl, oh Lord. Hey, Jarvis. Jarvis said, what if you parted ways, but nothing wrong happened between you two, but you think of her a lot from time to time? Sometimes, in that case, Jarvis, I'll say, sometimes you have to be apart to appreciate what you had. But if you like split and the terms weren't bad or anything like that, it was just like you agreed to just part ways or whatever, then it's easier to go back because nothing was really wrong. Maybe you two had something different going on and you just had to go find yourself and get yourself together and then come back together as a better person. That's what I think as far as that.
Two different places at two different times. And sometimes you got to circle back to stuff to know that it was good for you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Good if you don't leave something messy. We talking about if somebody hurt you and then they keep saying the same thing and now they're trying to fix it. Because, sometimes when people realize you're gone, they want to fix it. And they really, really want to fix it. But it depends on where your mental is at that time.
Look at my face.
Look at my finger. Excuse me, y'all. This podcast. Cause Vika made me
That
jump
wasn't
in
even
this.
meant for you, bitch. I was just saying.
Oh, she called me a bitch.
You done showed out on me today, honey. No,
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Johnny said, well, Marcus said, when the trust is gone, so are we. I agree with that. No, we're not cousins. We sisters.
We're lovers. We're like lovers in another life. We're friends beyond the word friends. And we just love each other so much that we are lovers.
She would be the perfect man if she had a penis.
We're in the love under new management. No, I'm just kidding. Let me not say that, y'all. We are best friends.
You know what I said? You'd be my perfect man if you had a penis.
Oh, darling.
Yeah, an eye for her.
You think you like light-skinned men, Bonda? I'm just kidding. No,
I like them chocolate. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. David says, slow down. Hey, KO. She said, no means no for me. I'm done. We can be friends, but nothing more. I get that. I'm one of those people, when I've really made up my mind to be over something, and Shelly tell you I'm over it, I can turn it on like a light switch, on and off, and I'm done.
Yeah, now once I'm over it. Now I might take you back a couple times.
Yeah, that's true for you.
I'm over it.
That's true for you. Chris said, fuck them. Yeah, like, my thing is this, and I was just telling somebody this earlier. If you truly care about a person, you're not going to do anything to jeopardize what you have with that person, and you're definitely not going to do anything to hurt that person. Yeah, you have disagreements and misunderstandings, but that's something totally different than you deliberately going out to hurt this person, and you know how they rock with you, how they feel about you, and all this type of shit. And that goes both ways for the male or the female. So I feel like if you do certain shit and you telling me you love me and you telling me all these things or whatever, and even showing me in some ways, and you do that, to me, that's saying, to me, fuck me. You don't care about what I think and how I feel about nothing. So guess what I say? Fuck you too. And I'm going on about my day and my way. And that's just me.
It's a game.
No, it ain't that. It's just like,
no, but that's how you get sometimes, though.
We love you too, KL. But no, it's just that I'm not a glutton for punishment. You know what I'm saying? I can see when something is not right for me. And I'll tell you, if I'm having an issue with it, before I completely walk away, I'll tell you, look, I'm not happy with this, that. And if you're not trying to compromise, meet me halfway, or, reciprocate whatever I'm feeling or whatever, maybe you don't feel the way I feel. Tell me that too. Don't just sit there and don't say nothing. But then when I'm up and I'm gone, then you want to pull out all the stops to pull me back in just to do the same shit you was doing before. And that's just not going to fly. It just don't work that way for me. But, It is what it is, y'all. Hey, Big Sexy. She said, depends on what he did. Give him another chance. Big Sexy. It does depend on what he did, but the topic is, what could he have said? What could he have done or said differently to make you change your mind to save your relationship? Most relationships, it's either about cheating or money most of the time. You know what I'm saying? And most things are forgivable, but it depends on what you're doing. But the one thing I don't think I could deal with, because I've dealt with somebody after they cheated. You know what I'm saying? We all have. But I think the one thing that would be the deal breaker for me is if he brought a baby home on me. I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
I couldn't deal with that. To me, personally, that's like the ultimate betrayal from somebody. Like, first of all, you cheating. Secondly, you fucking a raw. Thirdly, you bring home a whole baby. It's like another realm of things that can, that can go wrong. So I'm like, I don't think I could do that. I'm a Sag, Chris. On the cusp of Scorpio, but probably more Sag than Scorpio the way my birthday falls.
What you are, Chris? A snake?
What you say? What you are? What you are? He should have said, what are you? What you are?
What you are? What are you, Christopher?
Look, my ex is a snake in the Chinese zodiac. Go figure.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Crawling all over the place.
Just slithering his way in the shit. Mother sucker.
I know, right? There you go again. The sugar.
Look, you mother sucker. I ain't gonna say
such and such.
Marcus said, anyone will tell you anything that they think you want to hear to keep you with them. Absolutely, Marcus. Yes, absolutely.
All day, every
KO
day.
said, sex for me, if the sex is bad, we done. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, KO,
Not
girl.
be about
Listen.
sex.
Even though, but she said for her, that's what it's about. If the sex is bad, and you know, when as a woman, when you get to a certain age, your sexual peak rises. Like now, this is when women are in their prime, in like late 40s, early 50s. You want it. You got pretty much got to have it. So if you with a person,
Like
the
a
sex
whole
is bad, or either they don't want to do it. I know you ain't talking. What you just say?
I don't indulge in these activities.
Girl, y'all go look, tell her to pull that arsenal out from under her bed that she done showed y'all many, many times. She's full of shit right now.
I have learned how to self-control and pray.
Anybody who take the time to make 4 hours and make themselves squirt got a problem.
That is not a problem. That's trying to make sure I can do it without a man.
I'm just saying.
Yes,
But what I was saying was answering KO. At this part in our lives, you either with it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman's sex drive increases while a man, as he gets older decreases a lot of times. So you got to have somebody that's on the same accord. And even if it's bad, but it can still work and you can make it do what it do to get what you need out of it. I mean, you might can work with that, maybe you can't, but I'm just saying it's got to be some.
Yeah, but what if he can't work? What do you do if he can't work it out and he can't keep up with your sex drive?
Well, you have other alternatives,
such as
you can either go out and get you some more somewhere else, or you can invest in a lot of toys.
Well, you can't go out and get somewhere else if he just can't keep up with you.
Why not? They do it all the time.
Well,
it's your body. Like it's your body and your coochie, just like it's their dick. They can do what they want to whenever they choose. Why can't you do the same thing for yourself? So I don't like the double standards. I just don't. Hey Sonia. Sonia said, "Hey ladies, Vonda, you said it all. What you said, all of what I feel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey Peanut. Chris said he's oh my God, a Gemini. Jesus Christ.
That means you're crazy.
My oldest daughter daddy is a Gemini.
So she rolled her eyes. She said, "Oh,
no. Gemini some freaks though, for real, for real.
Chris is a pimp.
They some freaks too. He's a pimp. A pimp. That's a freak.
He's a piece of pimp. 34 children. He's a pimp. 34 children. He's a pimp.
So we cousins, Vonda. You're right, Saya. KO said, yes, 51 and in my prime. I'm trying to tell you, KO, I'm 51 too. So I'm trying to just.
When you 51, I thought you just turned 50.
Who?
You.
No, I'm 51.
Well, holy smackle shits.
What? Holy what?
Holy smackle shits.
That's the white girl in you, I swear.
I know, right? No. I thought I celebrated your 50th.
No, you didn't.
Oh, that's right. But you abandoned me. I forgot.
No, but like I'm saying, like, but at 51, like, I mean, it's been that way, but like now it's just like it's off the charts. Like I get hot thinking about it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, what?
Did you get your ball? Did you buy your ball?
Not yet. I haven't had time. Why you didn't order me one?
I should have ordered you one.
You should have. Marcus said a baby is bad, but it could be worse. Yeah, it could always be worse. Like they could bring you something home you can't get rid of. True. She said, Shelly, please. I said, Shelly, please stop. You know you want it, gal. She sure do.
Me? Who me? No, I got a little toy, y'all. I got a little toy that satisfies everything in your brain.
And not in the brain, damn.
The brain, honey. You don't need nobody when you own this toy.
KO said, nope, not teaching. He gotta go. I know that's right, KO. He should already know.
So y'all all telling me there's nothing your exes could say to bring y'all back?
Not for me.
What if he touches your spine, Vondalyn?
I don't want him to touch my spine. I don't want him
Like
to touch
this.
nothing.
Ooh, girl.
I'm like,
Ooh.
ugh. Look, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna run to spirits and energies. Get your energy away from me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want no parts of that.
And ain't it early when the ding-a-ling be good and you be like, no, I can't deal with you.
I don't even care nothing about that. When if you rub me the wrong way one time too many, that's just it for me. I don't have nothing for you.
That's why I try to tell you the coochie go dry. Y'all think I be kidding? It's go shoot. It be done.
You don't do that. But don't do that. I'm just saying. It's just I know your ass, and I'm like, no, thank you. No. I'm good. No, nope. I'm good. No. Hey, Kareem. Barry said she looks better going than coming. Barry's so crazy.
Hey, what is you talking about?
Oh, God. Marcus said you should be single then and fuck who you want. Absolutely.
I mean, I
am single. I can do what I want to do when I get ready.
Yeah, but you know y'all men out here running around here like y'all losing your mind. Don't be on this podcast talking about something we should be. People be single and do it, and then they get it with a girlfriend, they still do it.
They be in whole relationships doing what they want to do. So what's the difference?
There's no difference. You got to find a good man and hold on to his ankle. And there's,
that's why I tell people, look, if I meet somebody, I'll be like, look, I'm single. If I go out with you and we're kicking it or whatever, and I'm honest. I'll say, look, we're kicking it, we're having a good time, but I date from time to time. I do what I want to do when I get ready. I don't answer questions for nobody because I don't have to. If I answer, it's because I want to. But if I don't want to answer you to whatever you ask me, if I don't want to answer you, I'm just not going to do it, period. And I leave it at that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that gives a person the option to decide whether or not they want to deal with me or not. And that's just how I roll. I ain't got time to be shit. No. Big Sexy said, what you do when you got that bomb ass pussy that make them come in 2 minutes? Shaking my head. That's my problem. Okay, Big Sexy.
Okay, Big Sexy. Okay.
Look, that means you should be getting rid of nobody. They should be knocking your door down, Big Sexy.
Okay.
Rose, okay, Shelly. Me too. You too. What, Rose? Peanuts at 55 and strong. Peanut, we cousins, girl. You know how that go, honey.
Oh,
look, we cousins. Rose said 51. Right. One said, what's your sign, Shelly? And you, Shelly is a Capricorn. I'm a Sag. We write me, her, and Sonya cousins. Look, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. We all right there together.
All in the same ship.
KO said, yes, I need dick. Toys can't do everything. I know that's right. I need somebody to touch me in the right.
The devil is a lie.
Look, I need somebody to touch me and kiss me.
At the same time, I got my little ball in there. I'm touching everywhere else that needs to be touched. I'd be like, oh, girl, you feel so good.
Yeah, but girl, just feel different.
Look at my hands. I'll be doing like this.
No, but it's different. Look, now I'm like KO. No, it's different when it's the man's hands and he all over everything, just touching everything.
Visualize. Like I be sitting like,
I'm all in.
Let me feel it.
Like if you touch me right, I'm all in. I look, shit, it's whatever.
Just one rub.
So you get excited touching yourself.
I do. I can touch my forehead and be like, yes, give me life. Coochie. And my coochie jump. It'd be like a shocker.
Not the forehead.
I'm gonna play the forehead. The forehead touches it touches the tip of the coochie. If I rub my ear, it makes my lips flap. I got a method madness.
Chris said flower. Rose said no. Chris said Rose did it first. Peanut said, when I'm done, I am done. Right. So you said, what kind of toy is that make you forget that real thing? I need to see this, Shelly. Show it to us. Demonstrate.
Let me put it out there on the screen.
Oh, Lord. Here she go, y'all.
Y'all see I had to have it nearby, right?
Y'all know what she was doing before we started.
Look, girl, get you one of these. Get you one of these. And let me tell you something. This is how crazy it is. It got a remote control. So you ain't even gotta you ain't even gotta stop yourself while you just press the speed while it's inside. This go in,
oh, yeah.
This hang out, y'all, and this be up in there, and you press this little button. It's a wrap.
Well,
it's a wrap.
There you go.
Trying to tell you. They sell it on Amazon, $29.99.
But you know, It'd be much more fun with a partner behind it.
I don't think I can handle that. Because that thing makes you.
That's the best part.
Let me tell you why. That thing makes you come really quick. So once it's inside and you turn on and get that moving like that, girl, you be like, what? And then you be having a hard time pulling it back out because you be like, this. You shake it and stuff. You gotta put your hand down there.
How you be?
So I be like, like that. I be shaking. I be like, Lord, help me, help me, Jesus. Help.
I want the real thing to make me go, that's what I like.
Yeah.
But
then I pray. You see, that one don't bring me no problem. I just wash it off and put it away.
Yeah, that's the beauty of that.
There is no headache in that.
Hold on a minute. I prefer FWB, dick without issues. That part, KO.
I like
that.
Man.
But you know what I find, KO? Not that I deal with a lot of people, but I'm just saying from my experiences, younger guys have more problems than some older ones. No, a lot of them have more problems than some of the younger ones. The older ones with their dysfunctions. I'm gonna say that. Shelly, he gotta pee.
Boy, you gotta pee. You need me to help you hold it. Stop. You need me to hold it.
One said, bump them. I leave the past in the past. I tell my ex, ain't no more. Okay. Chris said he loves older women for that drive young women can't take foot. Can't take foot.
Chris, you still fucking?
He's still alive, man.
You ain't stopped yet, baby.
He's still alive. Chris ain't old.
Look, and your sperm still works. Lord, just help the girl, help the lady.
Look, Chris still young, honey.
I met Chris 100
My
years ago.
cousin said you a trip. My cousin said you a trip.
I know,
Peanut,
girl.
you don't know the half, honey.
No, girl.
One said, damn, Shelly, you ain't right. KO said Groupon has great deals on toys. Yeah, they do, KO. They do have good deals. Rose said, B-Love, I was fixing a drink. Randy said you was asking me something. I asked you nothing. No, I was saying that I wanted the watermelon, but I forgot I had made it out for you when you were here to pass the last weekend. Sonia said, wow, that's awfully small. I need long and thick. Okay, Sonia.
I got some of those too, but that's just what I need to get.
Sonia, that's the thing that you insert, and then
you insert it in and you turn it on.
Put it as far as you can take it to go, and then you turn the vibrating part on it. So that's what she's saying. It's like, you know how it is if you had like a really, really
and
good vibrator.
It has like 13
and different it's inserted.
Yeah, and it has
did
13.
You put it on what speed did you get to?
I got to 10. 10.
How many speeds?
Let me tell you something. By the time I got to 5, I was already coming. So when I put it on, I was just trying to see how much I can come. Like I wanted to come a lot. So and then I was laying there, and I'm telling you, I couldn't turn it off. The control got jammed. So I was like, I was shaking. I'm for real. I was shaking. I was in the bed like, woo, like okay, get it off. And I couldn't move my head and pull the thing out. So I was just in a tizzy. And as I pressed, it kept going higher. That's how I got to 10. By the time it was in 10, I felt like it was in my heart. So I had to do something. She had to do something. Like,
oh God. I can't with you.
I'm just saying. I'll buy you whatever.
ETN said, Shelly, you need to let a guy control that device on your date with them. I have operated on a one tire night. The lady loved it. Okay, ETN. Hey, ETN. Sonia said, yes, Vonda, I need the real McCoy. Ain't nothing like that one, huh?
Yeah, ain't nothing like the real stuff. But if you're trying to
seen that movie? No, this is what you need to do. You need to do what they did on that movie Date Night. When he had the controller and they had guests at the table and she had on these vibrating panties and he kept zapping her at the table. And they're touching the spot. And they thought something was wrong with it and she couldn't do that. That would be fun.
That's funny. Let somebody else hold the control while you're sitting across the room.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Edible.
Chris said, yes, Bird. You out in a restaurant and turn that shit on, they go crazy. Been there. I already know you done did it, Chris.
Chris, what haven't you done? Just out of curiosity.
Marcus said, come on. Peanut said, I mean, you crazy in a good way. That's what she was saying, Shelly. She said, you are funny. We know Peanut. Yeah, okay. Barry said, where is the love and is not prevalent? A dildo can't bring you money. And if it's like that, sell, don't give it away unless I like bills. What?
What in the fuck? What in the hell are you talking about, Barry? You don't buy it to pay no daggone bills.
He's saying that you're doing it with a dildo, basically doing it for free with, but when you got the real McCoy, you could get maybe sell it, is what he's saying, and get you some money out the deal, basically.
No.
Marcus said, keep doing that shit. You're gonna make the news, Shelly. She sure is. Chris said a lot. Chris, we know.
Chris, are you gonna stop this question?
I like a freaky man though. Like that think outside of the box and want to do other
think outside the box, outside the gate, outside the universe.
I'm about to say universe. Yeah, I like that.
This is your
B-Love, do you have one of those devices? Not yet, but I'm going to invest in one. I got a little arsenal, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have that as of yet.
You don't got that.
But I'm going
I've been ahead of one by the time she get to Atlanta.
Well, you better get it this week.
Look, then I'm gonna tell the lady, I'm gonna watch you fall off the bed so you can see what I went through. Why you over there shaking?
And she will sit there and watch if I let her. But
I was sitting there and be like, look, I'd be like this.
We share too much stuff. I ain't gonna let you see that. Like I'm keep like, where'd she go?
Woo, off the bed. And I'll be videotaping. See, here she goes, she falling. She falling.
You know how she like to post every goddamn thing. I'll be all over the internet.
I see her like this on the thing, and then she'll be like, dude, and that'll be the end of that.
Look, no ma'am.
Nah. Yes, Ethion, she has devices. Vonda has devices, just not that one.
Yeah, I don't have that one as of yet, but I got quite a few things though. Ethion said, Shelly, I bet you got a whole walk-in closet of sex toys.
I order my toys.
Question.
Yes, I like stuff. I like things. I think I like people doing things with toys. I think that's attractive in sex. You got to know how to play with it.
I think they're more fun. I think for me personally, I like them better when I got my partner with me.
And you know what's so fun? Ain't nothing better than like you doing it, like you doing something with a toy and your partner watching and he's getting his rocks off. Like, yeah, that part is kind of sexy.
Yeah, I like that. I don't mind it all.
Looking like the world's coming to an end. So yeah.
Hey Renee.
Hey Renee, girl.
Science said, if you coming this weekend, Vonda, are we going on our girls' trip? We have to see if it's open.
Oh yeah, we can go now if it's open.
We can do it. We can do it,
Sonya.
Okay.
We can do it, yeah.
I'm down with it, Sonya.
Come over. You gotta come over when she comes.
Inbox me your number. Marcus said, Shelly, let's do it on a rocket just for the Big Bang. You want to do the Big Bang Theory?
Come on.
He want to do the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, we can do that, Sonya. Just inbox me your number. When I get in town, I'm gonna call you. We can hang out and all that kind of stuff. Etienne said, have y'all ever used edible panties? I love the fruit snack kind. I did, but they didn't make it on my body. that was like they was.
You ate it before it went home.
Yeah, I didn't get the back. Look, I ain't even get one up to my knee. Get the part up to the knee.
He was eating legs.
All right, Sonya, we will. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up. Just inbox me so we can all get together. You come over and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a blast.
Sonya, you better be ready. They better be ready.
Sonya ready. Look, Sonya ready. She crazy like us. She like to have a good time.
Well,
anyway, I don't think. Back to the topic. I don't think I ever taken somebody back.
Let me think about that for you.
Look, obviously it didn't save the relationship because I'm single. So,
well, no, but you took him back a couple of times.
I did. It wasn't because of what he said, though.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't, because I already know he's a silver-tongued devil. I already know that.
I'm gonna get it together.
And my feelings was in. That's what it was.
So my feelings be when they start crying.
I don't care nothing about no tears, because that, to me, when a man start crying, he really know he done fucked up. And so that lets me know, you really did this shit I've been thinking all along. So I'm like, no, not at all.
But what if they crying and they sincere?
Oh, well, you should. If you wouldn't have been doing the shit you was doing, you wouldn't have to shed a tear in the first place. Because I feel like this: if I cry, you don't care about my tears. Why should I care about yours?
Ain't that so mean when you be crying? A man, okay, because you're crying. Like wipe that.
Say what?
When you cry, when you cry and a man don't care that you're crying.
That makes me mad. I get mad at that point. Sonya said she stay ready, Shell. One said y'all need some, y'all crazy. That didn't make us crazy. It makes us let the man know what we want and where we come from. And that's the beauty about, living life and getting older. You know what you want. So why sugarcoat to somebody what you want and don't want? Now, if you're doing something, you could be doing it well, but it may not be the way I like you to do it. If I don't like it like that, I'm going to tell you how to do it the way I like it to satisfy me. And vice versa. I could take instruction too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you're grown, you just say what it is you want. You know what you want. Let that be known. And that's just what it is. So why are you going to keep going through something that you don't like?
Some men like women to take charge. They like the women to be in control.
Yeah.
There are those that like the women to just be like, be on point, and then they kind of just follow suit.
They like for a woman to tell them what they want.
I like an aggressive man sexually.
I do too, and I like somebody talk dirty to me. Like,
you got to be able to snatch me up, honey, and control the situation.
Now, I tell you what, I made me take some of our when you mad and you having that makeup sex and they saying all the right shit and just make you forget about all the shit that you was mad about.
You be like,
you know what I'm saying? You get in that mood and y'all arguing, and then you be that rough, aggressive kind. You acting like you don't want it, but he take it and all that type of shit.
Like, and
then he starts saying, I didn't mean that shit, girl. I love you.
I mean,
you be like, look, you just
terrible suckers.
And then you mad at yourself because you're like, I was a goddamn sucker, a whole sucker. Like,
I'm always gonna give into that shit. You can just touch me and I'm laying in the bed. My legs gonna open. It's on demand. I can't be mad. If you touch me, I'm gonna open my legs.
But that's even we're talking about, kind of like what the men do, but women do that shit too. When you kind of fucked up. And then you know how to entice him and seduce him, and he know that he can't take you doing certain shit, and you whisper all these sweet nothings, all the shit he want to hear in his ear, and he right back at square one.
Big
like where he was with you before, and then he mad at you because he done fell for the shit too.
That's how you get it.
I'm just saying.
Makeup sex is the best sex in the world, though.
It is
the best sex.
Sonya said, truthfully, I don't take nothing back. Etienne said, I've used the vibration rings that they have for guys. Have y'all ever had guys use a vibration dick ring on you? Like, yeah, I bought it to see what it was like.
Etienne, there's not much that we haven't tried. Well, Vonda's saying there's not much that I haven't tried.
Marcus said it's an ad. We know that, Marcus.
You said it's an act when a man cry. I don't think so. I think sometimes they be sincere.
Sometimes.
Now
Wait. Think about that one person you was with.
I was just going to say my last ex cried all the time.
This motherfucker needed an Oscar. You hear me? He could cry on demand.
Oh my God, he cried all the time for everything. Cried to drop a
not only to her, but me, her other friends.
To the aunties, the ex-boyfriends, the ex-husbands.
Girl, he needed an Oscar. He should have been an actor.
I'm talking about crying. It's eye waters.
Renee said, I don't think there's anything they can do because once it's reached the point to where they're an ex, my efforts have been exhausted. I'm done. That part, Renee. I totally agree with that because
I agree with that, Renee.
once a person to me like betrays your trust and because we take a whole lot, but it's that one thing when they say that's a straw that broke the camel's back, there's no turning back from that. It's a wrap, it's over. Ain't nothing you can say to me, ain't nothing you can do. I don't give a shit what you do. It's over. I can't do it because I'm not gonna keep putting myself through that. So he said, I've given 10 years to relationship. After that long, there's no coming or going back for real. Trust. Peanut said, oh yes. One said, I hate a damn cheater. Once a woman cheats, I'm done because I cheated when I was young, but now I'm a committed man looking for that black queen. Okay. I get that.
White queen, Juan.
Etienne said, damn, Shelly, can you touch your leg?
Can I
she
touch
her forehead, Etienne? She said she can touch her forehead and turn herself on.
I can touch my leg, boy. I'm an acrobat in the bed.
Look, I don't feel it. Look, I can touch my forehead. Look, I don't feel it.
No, it just be the closest thing that I can touch.
Once that I love it when that P talks when you hitting it. Okay. Hey, Orlando. He just leaving work. Yeah, Renee, I agree with that, Renee.
They suck their own titty when they trying to masturbate. I'm just saying. They do. Mine can't reach that far, but I know people that do that. And look, I've tried. I've tried to get it to flip up that way. It won't go. It just ain't gonna go. No matter how much I pull it up there, it just ain't gonna happen.
I ain't even gonna say Shelly. Michelle. Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Barry said, get one more girl and you two can be Charlie's angels. Guess who's fucking Charlie? Is me. He said he's Charlie and we can be the angels.
I like that one. I like that one. That's good.
That's a good one, Barry. E.T. said, can I touch your leg, Shelly?
Oh, if you got a whole woman over there, it was Valentine's Day. Did you touch her leg?
Right. You
had your touching nobody's leg, baby.
You don't want to be touching nobody when you said you and her share the same love language. Ain't nobody competing with that.
I don't need nobody's mess.
Look, I'm just going by what you said. What's your love language, Shelly?
I don't know. I don't know. My love language? I don't know. What's your love language? Please tell me while you sipping on that martini.
Let me see.
I'm listening.
No, I think mine is when I'm into somebody. I think mine is like touching and touchy-feely and like I can look at you a certain way and just like you know what I want. You know what I'm trying to do.
Oh. Look,
my eyes get changing colors and shit. It's on the pop.
Yeah, like I think it's the same. My love language would be like, you'll know. Hell, you would know. A person around me would know.
That is a damn B. I put that government name on you. I couldn't help it. I just said the first. She said my whole name. I don't never do that.
I say Vondelin. That's like
anywho, Etienne said, I'm single again. We didn't mesh. You were so in love just last week.
I mean, you was in Holy Land. But you just
he said we're just good enough to smash. See, that's what that infatuation do to you.
And you was talking about love languages. That's why you can't put your business on Facebook.
Look, love language, soulmates, all this bullshit when it's just lust and infatuation. It's a big difference.
And you was just smiling like this. Look, he was smiling like this.
Ear to ear, ear to ear. One said, Shelly, that's just my choice. Nothing like a black queen. Had too many bad vibes with white chicks. Like what? What kind of bad vibes? One.
Do tell, darling.
I don't know, but because I'm just speak on this because I've been reading up on this stuff. The love languages is 5 different love languages. So you have to read and decide which one is for you. Some is like when you like give the giver, the the nurturer, all this types of shit is like love languages. But I think I've tapped into all of mine at one point in time. So I think I'm just like all over the place with it. You know what I'm saying? No, because it depends on who you're with that brings out certain things. This is like what you may do with one man, he may love it, and the other man may hate it, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many men don't like? How many men on this podcast don't like when women ride them? Like, do you like missionary or do you like a woman riding you?
Most men love it, but then you have some that's like
don't like it at all.
Like they're in control when they're missionary. Then that's all they want to do. I can't be with you if you just want to do missionary. I'm gonna just put it out there. I can't do that. Look, bad neck, and I'm like, ow.
Okay, you cracking something not working.
Hi, Joseph. He said, hello, Shelly and V Love Bird. How you doing, Mr. Carter? One said racism. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. So I don't want to talk about that because that'll open up a whole nother can of worms. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Etienne said, I love all positions, even the frog.
Okay. The frog. Oh, you like them to rib it on you? You want them hopping on? You want them to hop on? Really?
Why was I about to say the same thing?
You just want them to get up there and be like a damn frog. Etienne, something's wrong with you, honey. Like, what's the matter here? What are we doing?
I like for somebody to do something to me that I never experienced before.
See, the thing is, I like to be choked. I just like to be choked. You can choke me till I fall the fuck out. Like, just seriously, just choke the shit out of me. I don't care. That's like the thing for me. I get my rocks off on that. I think I'm partially crazy, but it feels so good. I don't mean make me dead. Don't kill me. Just
I just told somebody that today, and I was like, he said, "Nah, I don't do that." I was like, "No, listen. I talk a lot of shit, so I be thinking like, if he got his hands around my neck, and he might think about something I done said that was kind of fucked up." And look, in the moment, I'll be like, wait a minute, like. That did happen to me one time, and I didn't like it.
Then they choked you?
Not like that. It was during sex, but I had never experienced that before.
Like the choking? Girl.
I was scared. I was like,
they don't kill you.
I see about to kill me.
Now, when you land in the front, I don't like choking this way. I like choking from the back because this way you be on my little breathing pipe.
No, it was from the front, and he had my neck and I was like, oh shit. And then I said, oh shit, I was looking like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to kill this man before he kill me.
No, see, I don't like the front way. You gotta choke me from the back. Like, I didn't like that. All on my neck.
I think when it's from the back, it's sexier. But from the front,
because that's what you're breathing. You can't breathe when choke. And if they come, they're gonna stay harder.
That was years ago.
Look. You remember how Ike did Tina Turner in the movie when he was screwing her? He was going real head, and he had her neck, and she was laying there, and he just got up. When he finished, he just passed out next to it.
It made me get a chill thinking about it. It hurt my neck.
We ain't talking about it like that though.
I wasn't a fan of that. I was like, no. I told my other friend, I thought he was gonna kill me.
I thought I was finna die.
Girl, oh honey, I was in my 20s.
Today, die, y'all. We talking about choke a little bit.
I was in my 20s, and he was an older man, and I was like, no. I'm
baby,
good on that.
Now don't have everybody choking y'all. Now don't be out here just making folks choke you. That ain't what Shelly said. I said we like some people choke us, not everybody. That big ass hands don't choke you.
It just said I'm a freak. He said, Shelly, I think my hands girl. He said, Shelly, I think my hands are too strong. Let's practice first.
Who said that? Etienne?
I didn't tell nobody that part, Etienne. That
Etienne, let me tell you something. You can't go get sloppy first and then think you're going to come back. Boy, is you crazy? I don't even play like that.
Men do it all the time because women let them get by with that type of shit.
One day and then come try to holler at me. We don't do that. I don't do that, honey.
So he said, I want Vonda, use your imagination with me. I'm trying to tell you. I think
That
the
part.
best kind of loving, y'all, we so off topic, but the best kind of loving to me is that thug love. When you got a nigga that's so hard out here in these streets, but when you
Yes,
get him,
honey,
you
it's
got him
sexy,
wrapped
ain't it?
around
Yes.
your finger. I hate saying all this sweet shit to you,
It's
and you
just
like in the midst of what you doing. Now that shit
ain't
turns
nothing
me
like it.
on. It's like
Yeah,
you break him all the way down into like this person you didn't know he
that he
was.
could be.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you about some thug love. I can tell you about some thug love now.
that
I
part.
love that shit. I do. I love that shit.
That's
But
what keep look, Bonnie. That's what keep getting us in trouble. We can't
yeah,
stay with the pastor
look,
boy.
look,
Look, what's
make me
wrong
be
with us?
like,
Look, I just want
yeah.
to get a holy man. Look, this a holy one to stop.
Listen,
That's
I'm telling
wrong
you, it
with
ain't
these
nothing
women
like
out
that.
here.
It ain't nothing like some thug love. I swear to God.
Yeah,
Made
give
me
me a
have a
whole lot.
flashback. Jesus. Anywho,
Yes, don't flash. Please don't flash. Come back, Mom. Come back. Run to the light.
I'm
Run
here.
to the light.
I'm
Run to the
here. Look, I'm here. One said, I
light.
like to put her on the edge of the couch, arm the best way. I like to hit that coochie. Okay, what? If you
What?
said, I pull a good
What?
hold to the hair and burn it up from the back. Try to break the butt bone. God damn, he don't break your butt bone. What?
Each time we don't want nothing broken. I don't want nothing to be
What?
broken. It's not
I
that
didn't say
serious.
what. Look, you know, Michelle, I didn't say what. I said wet.
Nah,
What
nah.
you did?
I didn't even.
Renee said, if
I
anyone
don't like
even
nobody that
attempted to choke me, we fight and laugh out loud for real, for real. Renee, I don't like that choking shit either.
No,
Shelly's
I like
something
to.
different. She
I am.
different. I don't. No, I'm good
You
on the
like to be
choke.
spanked with a belt?
What, girl? I ain't even gonna answer that.
Look, Bonnie, you never been spanked with a belt.
I wish somebody would hit me with a belt. I bruise very easily. No,
Like
I
never, ever,
bruise
ever,
very
ever.
easily. What the
Oh
fuck? I
wow!
like to be spanked with a hand, but why am I gonna let
It's
you hit
called
me
like
with a
it's
belt
like it
for?
reminds you of 50 Shades of Grey.
That's a weapon. No.
It's not a weapon. They sell it on the internet, so it can't be a weapon.
Anyway,
Yeah.
y'all.
See.
Sonya
See?
said, choke me. I'm relaxed anyway. You
I
know,
say the
Shelly
same
gonna get
thing,
along
Sonya.
so well.
Same thing, Sonya. Bring it on.
One said, plus pull her hair while I hit it with her on the arm of the couch. Etienne said, no, I like somebody pull my hair. I don't mind my hair being pulled.
Now, if you pull my hair, you pull out my track, I'm gonna be mad. Let me stop. And then pull
No, you
off
just gotta
my
make sure I
hair.
got my hair off first and you pull them out there. Because if I got
If
my
it's my
shit
real hair, I
right,
damn sure don't
was
you
with the
pulling
top.
that.
I don't buy that.
I don't like the hair. See, I don't like it.
Etienne said, Shelly, what do you mean sloppy seconds? I can't move on.
Etienne, darling.
I can't wait
It
for
was.
this response.
I was getting ready to say it on this live, Etienne, but I'm gonna save you and just be Shelly in a good light. Because, darling, it was Valentine's Day was the 14th. We ain't even to the end of the motherfucking month.
It's the first. It's the end of the month. The day the
It's
first.
the first. That is not
It's
even.
the first of the
It ain't
month.
even a good 3 weeks. So that means you telling me that every time you smash and it don't work and it don't feel good and it don't feel right, you just move on to the other one. That ain't what you do, baby, if you're looking for no queen.
That's exactly what he said.
Because
While I sip my look,
yeah,
while I
that
sip my
ain't it, baby. That ain't it. That looks messy. That means your ding-a-ling is being in everybody, even if it's in a condom. And that, darling, is nasty. Give it time. Give it a little time.
y'all, I'm on my last little sip. So let me make this count.
That's a little bit. Yeah, you can move on, baby, but give it a little space in between the moving on.
He said, I've been interested for a while.
We're interested for a while.
You
Would
was
make you
interested, but then you
woman.
posted a whole nother
Okay.
woman on Valentine's Day.
We don't do
See,
that.
press pause, Shelly. Press pause.
I'm a pause.
This is shit that gets under my skin with you Negroes, okay? If you interested in a woman, you saying this and you saying that, then the next minute she on social media and you got some other female plastered all over social media, get the fuck out my inbox. Don't text me, don't inbox me, don't do none of that because You full of shit. And that's just what it is. Now you say like you so interested in a person or whatever, but then you showing this woman. To me, that's disrespectful. If you all in my inbox and shit, you on my lives, you on this, you on that, talk about what you can do and how you are this type of man. You've shown me the type of motherfucker you are right then at that point. I'm just keeping it 100. You and your antics can take your ass to the left and exit, because ain't nobody got time for that. See, mean what you say and say what you mean. If you out here and you're dealing with a whole bunch of different women, you can say, I'm interested in you, but I'm out here and I'm trying to see, if I meet somebody that fits for me or whatever. Don't come to me talking about, I think you might be the one, I think you this, I think you that, and then you over here doing all this other shit. No, it don't work like that, because at that point, kick rocks, leave me the fuck alone, and stay out my inbox. I'm just saying.
Can I get an amen or a hallelujah?
And just like you just said, it's just been 3 weeks ago. You was like, y'all love languages match. Y'all was such and such a whatever while ago, and y'all reconnected, and it's just wonderful. And like you was so in love in that one day on Valentine's Day. Now here you are again, saying it just didn't work, and can't you move on? You can move on and keep it damn moving, is what I'm saying. That's it. But anyway,
because you showed me who you are without even showing
to me, but I just had to voice my opinion. And he was talking to you, not to me, but I just had to voice my opinion.
We love you, Anthony. We still love you now. We love the hell out of you, but I will never be the girl.
That's what I said. I said, we love you, ETN, but I believe, and I'm pretty sure you're full of shit too. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of people that's full of shit. It's okay if you're full of shit. You just want to be full of shit with me. That's it.
No, I can't. I see that type of shit right there. I just don't have the patience for. Like, no, that's a negative for me. He also said things can change in a day. Things can change because it wasn't something that you wanted. It's something she presented or something she had going on that you didn't know was present. And then you saw it. And then all of a sudden, your mood and your mind changed about whatever you thought it was that you was about to get. So,
or maybe you just needed somebody for Valentine's Day and she was available. I mean, whichever one it was. But here's the thing. Etienne. What you did that was crazy was you post a whole picture. You cannot be inboxing me on a Monday and then posting a whole picture of a whole nother chick and then saying you're trying to get at me. I don't even know where that work in nobody's brain.
How many times did that happen though?
Like it happens all day. That's why I don't fuck with folks. You cannot be you cannot be coming at me and then I can see it from a mile long. So therefore I know you're full of shit. So I'm just riding along with you at this point, and I don't like to play with people, so I back up. I'm saving you. I back up.
Why do you not? Don't back up. Just say, leave me the fuck alone. That's it.
I just don't.
Go ahead on.
That's
because
crazy.
That's why I said, that's why I always say, if you got a situation that you're going through, just say, for instance, that you meet a dude and be like, well, me and her live together, but she about to move out and blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine and that's good. I accept that. I take that for what you, because I only know what you're telling me because I don't know anything about your background or what you got going on. But don't come fucking with me until you resolve that situation, period. I don't want nobody or somebody who has somebody. Get your shit in order, because what you're not going to bring to me is drama and disturb my peace. That's what you're not going to do.
Because that's all you coming with.
Yeah. So in order to get to me, you need to have your slate clean, like I have mine clean. And I'm going to tell you what's going on with me up front. And you could decide to deal with it or not, just like I expect you to do to me. But people tell you and show you what they want you to see and know in order just to get to you. And then once they feel like they've conquered what they came for, then all this other shit start coming out. You may see a picture or two here, there, whatever the case may be. Right. And you be like, why the fuck you didn't tell me that then? But when I gave you every opportunity to just keep it real with me and keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm like, like I say, I don't have the patience for that shit.
And another problem is you be too quick to post women. Like you can't, if you know you just met somebody and you ain't really on that level yet, don't be posting everybody. Like, you know, you might be with the next go and post her too. The other one ain't even got down the timeline. Like she's still
not
there.
only that. You made me think of something when you said that. Not only that, these dudes be having these pages and have certain things blocked where they're real friends and people could see all the relationship pictures they got with this woman, but you can only see like when they're by themselves.
Or they're by themselves. Or they crop the girl picture.
Yeah, that's why I like that online dating shit, all that stuff. Negative for me.
You gotta see people for what they are, ETN. And you know, like I said, I love you just the same, but you know, I couldn't fuck with you personally because I don't like stuff like that. That's messy.
See, I'm old school. I still like meeting people in person. I like to at least know a couple of people that you may know, or at least cross paths with some people that you know, so that, excuse me, I can kind of ask about you and kind of feel you out and see how you really are, even though I want to learn from myself. But still, when people tell you stuff, you listen to it. You ain't got to believe, but listen to it and just pay attention to what's going on around you, or see how this person is vibing and moving with you. That's what I like. I don't want to meet you online because you could be any goddamn body online. You could be Obama online, and then I meet you, and you might be Freddy Krueger. No, I'm good. Like I don't like that. No. Anyway, let me read some of these comments, y'all. We've been for an hour. He said, Orlando said, I like it when she grabbed the back of Orlando. Okay. Rose said, I'm so glad I got a real phone. I could watch the whole show without no interruptions. You're so crazy, Rose. Okay, Rose was in her fit this weekend, child.
My God.
He said that he likes it when she grabs the back of his head. He said, ladies do it all the time. But 9 times out of, everybody do it, ETM. But what I'm saying is you come in a certain way, and then all of a sudden you posting a whole nother woman. And then as soon as that's over, you think you can come back and say, well, you know, I've been interested in you for a long time. You show me who you are at that point, and you can just keep it moving. I'm just being honest, because don't nobody have time for that shit. And that's just like if she was to say, okay, ETM, when you come to the A, we're going to kick it, hang out with her. You got her picture up, and then you decided something you don't like about her. Then you back to the next female, talk about, well, you know, it was this and that. I'm just moving on. You know, that didn't work out. And it's like woman to woman to woman to woman, which is contradictory to everything that you say that you are and that you want. Period. I'm just saying.
I mean,
like it or not, this is what it is, because that's what you said. We're going by what you said.
You said, we asked. You know, when I saw it, I said, damn, like, you know, when I saw the picture, even I was like, damn, be like, wasn't he just trying to holler at me like last week? I was confused. I really was. But, you know, it just go to show you people do what they do for whatever reason they do it.
People show you what they want you to see. But then if you like us and you pay attention, you see what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Sonia said, dang, Jesus, E.T. Shelley ran you down. Thank you, Rose.
Sonia.
We talk about wow. That's all you can say at this point, E.T.N. is wow. Because if you go back, since you've been, you know, following us and watching us, read the shit you've written, look at the shit that we've responded back to you and the shit that you've rewritten, and up to right now, you'll see that you're full of shit yourself. Just go back and look at it. It's right there. We can't make this up. It is what it is. I'm just saying.
I didn't say that part. I said that,
Bonnie. And I meant it. I'm saying what I said. I ain't trying to sugarcoat it. Because he said
you gotta read what you say. You gotta read what you say, Etienne.
Let's see. He said, how am I interested in a lot of women? We didn't say a lot. We're just going by what you show and what you say and what you did. This is like you were so all into
and you contradict yourself.
You was all into this woman on Valentine's Day. Before that, you was so-called into Shelley and interested for a long time. And then you just damn bamboozled and gave her the 1, 2, 3. And then you was back all happy with this chick. Now that's over with. Now you're trying to come back, talk about you were interested for a while. Nobody has time for your bullshit. Period. I'm just saying.
Because you got to think about it, Etienne. You'll sit on the podcast and you'll be like, I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for somebody to spend my life with. I'm looking for this. But then you throw that out there, and then it's like, you know, it really is like, what is this? Because it looks like a joke.
He just said, girl, when I tell you a hit dog will holler, Etienne hollering. He said, this is a podcast show. Why so serious? It's not serious. It's just Me saying to you what you've been saying the whole time. That's it. Nobody's trying to bash you. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. We love you to death. But I'm just saying we're going by what you say. And you have to remember now, I grew up with 4 brothers. I've seen and a whole lot of male cousins.
Yeah, a whole lot. Bullshit.
A whole lot. And I'm the youngest out of all of them. So I got to see all this shit. Game peep game. I'm just putting it out there. So the shit that you saying is nothing new. I've seen it my whole life. Is what I'm saying. And like I said, we're not bashing you. I'm just throwing back at you what you've put out here to say. It's not serious. We're just having a conversation. That's it. We love you though.
Right.
He said, I haven't talked to you in a while.
It's a podcast. We threw it out there, but we love you, baby.
One said,
okay,
okay. No
you have not. So I give you a pass.
Why cut the mustard one? Tell the shit. Call it how it is. That's it. Renee said, let it go,
you gotta call a spade when it's a spade.
Renee said, let it go,
win this one, you're not, baby. Not with us.
Yeah.
2 for 1 rocking on this one.
He said, I was respectable when I was seeing that person. Was I talking like I used to during that time? It was only like 2 damn days, Etienne. It was from, because mind you, Valentine's Day was on a Sunday. We don't air on Sunday. We don't air on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This happened in the weekend. You was posted Monday, Tuesday, it was on the rocks. Wednesday, you was back to you. So that was just a weekend, a matter of days.
It was a week of love. I mean, really. And then each time you got to think about it, baby. You may have been respectable, but you was still hollering at me. So there's no, how is it respect? Or you was just doing the 2 for 1 to see which one was going to jump quicker. Lord. I tell you, I be watching. I sit back and I watch people just walk into a wall.
Lord Jesus. He said, why y'all went ham on me tonight? Because you put
we
it out
ain't gonna have you walked yourself clean to the cobweb.
Look, you open the gates of hell. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can't come like that, baby. You can't. Because that's crazy.
He said, but I can post what and who I want, just like any of you, right? Of course you can. It's not about you posting who you want to. It's about your actions up to you posting what you post. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is like,
that's more what it's about.
I'm gonna put myself in the equation, all right? Okay, this is like if we got a person on our podcast and every time he come on, I'm flirting with him. I'm like, yeah. And even we're talking, outside of the podcast or maybe in, instant messages or whatever. We haven't exchanged numbers or whatever. And then all of a sudden he's starting to think a certain way. And then bam, here I am booed up and posted up what I do with my hand all on his face. This is me and my boo or something. He's going to be like, what the fuck? But why you been talking to me like that? Why you do this? Why you do that? And why? And then a person feels like they're being led on. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is be true to who you are. If that's the person you are, be that. Let that be known. Don't be acting like, you all about this one person and all of a sudden, bam, you posted all up with some other chick or her some other dude. And the conversations that y'all been having outside of the podcast is all I'm saying. Keep it 100. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. One said, I love an intelligent, humorous woman. Then the beautiness comes along with her. She got a career, but most of all, Yahweh, a fearing woman. Yeah, of course, one. Renee said, talked his way right on out. Yeah, Renee. And she did. That's like Renee just said. What if she was really feeling you like that? You talk about you coming to the A and you this and you that, and then you post this picture. She be like, oh, what the fuck was I even talking to him for? He got a whole nother situation going on over here. And then you just killed every chance that you may have had. I agree, Renee. You were absolutely right. It just said, what should you do when a person don't show you interest? Keep it moving.
But it may be for a reason. Like Vonda said, game recognize game. If I'm talking to you on the phone, I don't peep some shit that don't seem right in that conversation. I'm gonna sit and watch. I'm gonna pay attention to what's going on because stuff has to line up. A lot of dudes that be trying to holler at me, that shit don't line up. And I ain't fucking crazy. Now I can play with you, entertain you for a few, but after a while, I'm gonna get tired of entertaining you. So I think if you're saying me, I didn't show you interest, no, because I was seeing the movement that didn't seem normal. Put it like that.
Renee said, laugh out loud, y'all straight gangster, love it, but y'all speaking facts, which is why everything shouldn't be posted on Facebook. Absolutely, Renee. This is like, you know what I'm saying, you know, when they say keep your friends close and your enemies close, or however that saying goes, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's just like, you know, you say this and you say that, but you think people are not watching and you think people are not paying attention. And if you're somebody like me or Shelly, I don't miss much, and this one don't miss shit. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I don't catch it, she gonna catch it, and vice versa. But I've been, you know, we always look, and I always go back and read stuff, and I'll be like, you know what? And then I may see it a certain way while we're right here on the podcast, but when I go back and read stuff, and it'll have a different meaning to me. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on how you say stuff, but the stuff that you say is not consistent with the stuff you're doing or saying outside of that. You know what I'm saying? It's consistent bullshit, but it ain't consistent with what you say you're trying to do.
And then you got to think about it.
That's all I'm saying.
We live in two different states. If you rolled like that just a week ago, what am I gonna be doing in Atlanta? Worry about you in Virginia? I mean, that ain't gonna work like at all.
Renee said.
You can't.
Go ahead. Renee said, thinking he should have probably loved her for those couple of days in private. Exactly, Renee. That's why, you know, people get excited about the right now and don't look at the big picture of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything can be great at that time, but it's just for that time. Don't put all that on social media. This is like, what you won't see and haven't seen is me posted up with nobody out of all the years I've been on Facebook with no man, period. Because one, that's private. Two, that's my business and not yours. Right. Three, and everything I do is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You have your personal life, and then you have the things that you share on social media and on Facebook. But I never share personal things or anything like that. But when I'm talking to y'all, I'm being real and I'm being transparent. But at the same time, everything is not for everybody. And if you want to keep a relationship, you keep it off social media. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, I don't whatever case may be, you keep my life on social media. Yeah, you don't do that. So this is like, you was happy with her for them couple of days. That didn't work. A couple months down the line, Easter Sunday. Oh, I met my love at church. You on social media with her. Who does that?
You can't do that, baby. It looks crazy.
It just said, I'm not on social media about. He said, I'm not that person though. When something don't work, I move on. There is no time schedule on moving on. Nobody said it was. We just talk about your movements since we've encountered you.
Since we encountered you.
He said, I don't think she was interested. It was only me though. But you said that y'all almost was twin flames, basically, is what you were saying. Y'all love languages match. Y'all been knowing each other for X amount of time and just, you know, had certain things going on. When y'all came together, it was like sparks flew all over the place. Them sparks, some fizzled, and then somebody threw a whole bucket of goddamn water on them, and now it's gone. So now you back to square one at the same thing that you were at, is all I'm saying. That's it, E.T., and that's all.
Yeah, it's not anything bad.
He said, I'm in North Carolina, not Virginia. I knew that.
Well, I didn't want to throw out what you did, baby. Like I wasn't gonna throw your location out.
He said, I didn't put this as my girlfriend or anything else. It was a picture. We was dating. How was you dating after a few days? Unless it was going on and that's when you just decided to post it.
Post a picture. I mean, I don't know. You don't got Etienne, baby. You'll have to explain this. Period. Like you don't, because it's not even relevant. Like it really isn't. That's just the bottom line. We love you. I'm not her.
Look, I'm hiding my eyes because my eyes and my face tell all.
Just like people try to holler in your inbox.
Renee said, just like when people try to holler in your inbox, you go to their page and they're celebrating a whole anniversary with someone, or you go to their status and see some mess, like it's complicated. Make a little sense. Exactly, Renee. That's all I'm saying. This shit don't make no kind of sense. Oh.
I'm telling you, some
He
of this shit
said,
don't
look
make
at
no
my
sense.
pages. He said, no lady, that post was taken down within a week. And he said, we became cool 2 weeks prior. 2 weeks? Really?
2 weeks and you
Okay.
was in love. I wouldn't even post some. You gotta date me for a whole 2 years before I post a picture. Like, I'm not throwing up
I've
pictures of
never.
people because you don't know, because if you that's like selling it. It's almost like you're selling yourself. Like, oh, this is what it looked like, and you make it look so pretty. This is what it look like. I make it look so pretty again. This is what it look like, and it really don't be like that. So I don't do relationship pictures online.
If
Like,
it's
you
not
never
my
know.
kids, one of my family members or my grandchild, I ain't posting nobody. Period. Not with me.
You'll see
No.
Shelly all day.
For
You'll see
what?
Shelly live in her daughter, Shelly live on her kids. That's it.
Look, I'm gonna have a look. What you got them billboard pictures of yourself beside me? Me. That's it. No. Or you. That's it. He
Yeah, you
said,
can't.
wasn't in love when did I say that? Nobody said you was in love,
We did
E.T.
not say you was
I'm
in
just
love.
saying
We
what
said
you
you was
said,
speaking
about the
like,
love language and all stuff. It's okay. You was
ETR, you did
dating. We
say that.
not getting into that.
I mean, you was dating for
You
2
don't have
weeks,
to,
but we ain't mad.
but you don't have to explain that is what I'm saying. You just did what you did, and that was just it. Nothing more, nothing less. And you're entitled to that. You say you're a single man, you can do whatever you want to. You don't have to
You do what you
explain
want.
anything to anybody. That's all I'm saying. But it is funny. I'm just saying. God
I mean,
damn it.
it is kind of comical when you think about it, ETR. If you read it back, you will laugh. Trust and believe. I love you,
But
Justice Queen, because I told you ain't no
got
love
off
like
topic.
that. Atlanta.
But we totally got off topic. The topic was, what could your ex say, or what could he have said or done to make you give them another chance and keep the relationship? Renee said, that's why I post solo. What I got going on is not for everybody. Facebook don't need to know everything. They don't need to know nothing, because people take shit and twist it up all the time. He said, while ladies are not fair, y'all can do all this with no comment. What do you mean? Men do this shit breakfast, lunch, dinner, and brunch.
ETR, you in your feelings. Get out of your feelings. We are not. We're not bashing you, baby. Just get out you got to be in your feelings right now.
And I'm gonna just say this. I just think that Etienne is not used to a woman being straightforward and being as blunt as we are. I think that's what it is. Because sometimes a man can look a certain way and a woman is intimidated and afraid to speak her mind and say what she's gonna say. But that's not the case over here at all. Or the females that be on our podcast, they don't mind saying exactly what's on their mind and what they feel.
What they feel.
He said, y'all see who y'all want to, right? And guys still be interested. Yeah, but I'm telling the truth that I'm doing it. If I go out with somebody and I'm just like, yeah, we're kicking it and we cool, but I date other people. I'll say that if that's what I'm doing. And if I'm dating somebody and that's just the only person that I'm cool with and I'm interested in, I'm not going to date anybody outside of that. And I let that be known. We've been
had that discussion.
I don't lie to nobody about that. I do and I tell anybody, I do what I want to do when I get ready, however I want to, because I don't have to answer to anybody. That's the difference. But I don't lead nobody on, and I ain't telling nobody no lies. That's it. That's the difference.
Yeah, you got to be.
Renee, I ain't even mad at him. Hell, he tried. He sure did try. Because at this point in my life, what am I going to lie for? I do everything for myself. So why should I lie to you about what I'm doing or what I'm trying to do? I don't owe you any explanations at that point. Period. He said, I'm telling the truth though, right? What am I hiding? Nobody said you was doing anything. We just talk about what you're
lying, baby. We're not saying you're lying. Your actions just spoke a different language. That's all.
It was your actions. You like all up Shelly this, and then Valentine's Day you all booed up and you got your love language partner and all this other shit, and then that's gone, and now you back to I was interested for a minute. If you don't sit down somewhere,
a minute,
like
must have been a whole minute. It must have been a solid minute.
And then
but we good.
No, he said they hooked back up 2 weeks prior, and during those 2 weeks, you were still trying to holler at her. Go back
on
and
the
look.
podcast.
We ain't making this shit up. Is what you said.
A lot.
But anywho, we're gonna get off of that.
Podcast.
But
we're gonna leave you alone.
Back to the topic at hand. So he said, this is the last comment I'm gonna read about this shit, Etienne. So if I was interested not long ago, why can't I be now? I didn't disrespect nobody. Nobody said you did. You did what you wanted to do, how you wanted to do it. That's all we saying. But what I'm saying is, when you're doing all that and you pursuing and interested in other,
she done knocked us at her phone now. See, Etienne, you done made the girl knock her phone off the set. Etienne, it's all good, baby. We, like I said, ain't no love lost. You know, you didn't disrespect nobody. You didn't disrespect me. But yeah, if you came to the day, I hang out with you all day. But that's all it's gonna be like we in the friend zone. We're gonna hang out. That's it. So no, I'm not her.
What I was saying before my thing cut me out probably in good timing was this. Nobody said you disrespected anybody. Nobody said that you couldn't be interested in somebody that you were interested in long ago. What I'm saying is, if you're interested in somebody and you're pursuing other people, let the people that's involved in whatever you got going on know this, instead of just like trying to see how it's going to work out. And then, genius, you put it on social media. Why would you do that? If I'm interested in 3 other dudes, why am I going to post myself up with one particular guy that I know we not going to kick it and we ain't nothing going to happen with that? To me, if I did some shit like that, it's because I want to sabotage all those other ones to make them leave me alone. If that's the case, make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Right. It don't make sense. One said, I give 3 strikes. After that, she's out. Within those 3 strikes, it better be improvement with her. But cheating, it's over with and done. I know when a woman cheats. How you know when a woman cheats? One.
How you know?
How you know?
Please tell me.
I'm going to say this now, Shirley. From my own experience, whenever I've been with anybody, I knew when they cheated. My spirit just told me, and I just knew it, and I felt it. Because a woman's intuition is something serious. You hear me? That's just like your inner guide telling you, this nigga need to go on about his day. And not only that, when a man cheats, I'm going to give y'all a little jewel. When a man cheats, y'all do shit differently. It's always, you can't be the same way with your woman at home that you've been out being with another woman. But a woman, when she cheat, she ain't gonna miss a beat with your ass. She gonna do the same shit she was doing that y'all have always done. Her kisses ain't gonna be different. Her touches ain't gonna be different. The way she throw it to you ain't gonna be different. Ain't none of that gonna happen. But y'all get off rhythm. You touch her different. You kiss her different. Everything is just different, and everything is just off. And we just know you can't hide it. And I don't care how hard you try to act like you didn't do it. We know it. But a man can't tell. I don't even care if he bigger than you when he done enter her. A woman know how to fix all that. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be able to tell the difference. That's what I'm saying. So when you say, unless you like really evenly yoked with a person and they step out on you like that, as a man, you're not gonna know. Unless she just show you she don't give a damn no more and basically tell you that she did it. Other than that, I don't think you can really tell. I just don't.
Unless she just got a really worn out coochie.
It may be that from the beginning. I don't know. Etienne said, blowing up my spot. Been told. Etienne said it was her decision to post. Why are you still talking about it? We over it.
Now you're not gonna let this go, honey. It's not that serious. We're not mad. I'm not mad. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not that serious. You brought it up, we brought it out, and that's it. That's all. There's no more to this. Really.
I'm not responding to that anymore. I'm just saying, because we done
leave that alone.
That. Yeah, we established that already. But back to what one was saying, I don't know. I just feel like when it gets to a certain point in a relationship with somebody, with your ex, when it gets to that point and you've even decided to separate, I just feel like there's nothing that they could say at that point to get you back, because you've already made up your mind. This is just it. It's not going to work. I'm tired of dealing with this. They ain't going to do nothing but keep lying, keep cheating, keep whatever. But like the person said earlier, what if none of that was in a play and maybe both of y'all were like, needed to come back together at a different time? That's different. You had to go find yourself and get yourself together to make yourself better for you and that person, and then y'all come back together. That's totally different than a person just screwing up and hurting you and doing all this other shit, and then they just trying to tell you what you want to hear to get back in your good graces and get you back in the house, get back in the house with you. That's different.
Right.
But at this point in my life, I just feel like in my heart there's nothing that can be said to me to make me take a certain person back. Period. Because to me, after you do certain shit, it's like a slap in the face, especially the type of person that I am, for you to do the certain shit that you've done. And there's no coming back after that for me. I don't give a damn what you say. You can lay at the end of my driveway and say, you can run over me. And then if I live, you take me back. I'm going to run over your ass and go on up my street. I don't want you back. I'm saying.
That is terrible,
but it's true.
Gonna kill him. You gonna kill him. You gonna kill him.
I'm just run over his legs or something. I don't want to kill him, but I run over his legs or something.
You gonna cripple him. I can't with you.
Yeah, I'll cripple his ass, but I ain't gonna kill him. One said, I see it in her eyes like you might be I see it in her eyes like you. My spirit tells me, plus tries to butter up somebody with your ex, plus modern technology, GPS tells it all. Well, just because you have a GPS
tells it all.
That means he have her ass around, he know all her moves. Now, see that right there to me, one, if you're that insecure to do that, you don't need to be with nobody and you need to be by yourself. Period. Because
that's a violation, though.
You're not trusting me anyway from the beginning, because just because I'm somewhere don't mean I'm doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been cloned before. Somebody cloned my shit before.
You know I've been cloned. Oh, have I been cloned?
And you know, he was saying certain shit, and I was like, how do you know this? Wow. And I got to thinking, and I started looking, had cloned my whole phone. Everything I saw, heard, whatever. He saw the same exact thing. And I'm like, and when I said something about it, he was like, well, that's why. And guess what I said? Well, you shouldn't have been fucking looking. And I left it at that. The Bible says, if you seek, you shall find. Because guess what? I can't control what anybody sends me in a text. You know what I'm saying? If that's just like if anybody texts you and you got a whole man over here, you can't control what that person is saying to you. Why are you going to change your number because of one person? That's just stupid to me. If you feel like that, that's where you need to have an open communication about somebody. Well, why is such and such, and why is this, and why is that? You don't need to go through all these extra steps. Is to try to see exactly what I'm doing, because I'll tell you what I'm doing. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna volunteer the information, but if you ask me, I'm not gonna lie to you about it. That's the difference. And me, I don't go looking for shit like that.
Certain people shouldn't date. If you're dating a type woman that's like in these streets, not in a bad way, but in these streets, hustling, on her grind, moving, you know, she got to interact with men, she got to interact with women, and you insecure and you putting a GPS on it, you will have a headache.
That's what I'm saying. That's like me
every day. That's why I tell certain people I can't date certain people, because I already know it's going to be a headache.
But this is like me and you. We're on the move. We do all this stuff. We're here, we're there, we're all over the place. You cannot be with a person that's insecure, because we interact with mostly men all the time. So if you're insecure and you feel like every dude that I talk to want to screw me, or I'm gonna screw him, or why we got to screw somebody to get to where we're trying to go, all this type of shit, I'm the wrong person for you. Because first and foremost, I don't roll like that, because I don't have to do that. So to me, that's an issue that you have. That's not a me issue. That's a you issue. And I'm not going to entertain that shit. I'm going to keep on moving, keep on doing what I've been doing, and I'm going about my way. If you in your feelings, guess what? You just in your feelings, because I'm going to do me, period. And that's it. And you have to be to a person that understands that. And if they don't, it's just not going to work, period. Renee said,
that's why.
She said, I wish somebody would GPS me. You want to ride? Laugh out loud. We're going to ride. Exactly, Renee. That's my point.
Yeah. That's like, it's a violation. It really is. It's like the biggest violation to have somebody you walk in your house and someone look at you and be like, I know you was over here. That's like, it's never that serious.
Listen. I can't. I can't. And then you walking around, if you in they shit, you afraid to talk because you don't know if they got shit hidden and listen to what you talking about with your friends when you're on the phone, or what you do. Who wants to live like that?
That's
it's
toxic
like
in the making.
That's like, who do you work for? The fucking CIA or what? What's going on? Like, why are you doing all this? That's crazy to me. Renee said, one said, how many saying in a relationship but a marriage, if she a virtuous woman, I don't have to worry about GPS. You shouldn't have to worry about GPS anyway, because if you got to worry about GPS and tracking her wherever she goes, you need to reevaluate who you with. Or is it because you know how you are and you doing that because you don't know she doing the same shit you doing? While you out, you think she out doing the same shit you doing. And if that's the case, you need to keep it moving and leave that woman alone and go on about your day.
You should never have to
I
put a
should have made
GPS
it clear in a relationship I would do that. You would do that, or you try to say you wouldn't do that? You say I would do that. If you would do that, you would never have to worry about the lovebird. Deuces.
Angelic. I know.
No, I'm not.
That is a no. That is a no. I mean, you
no.
especially being and have lived that kind of life where someone does track you and watch you and everything you do. That is crazy. It is really crazy.
And then you're wondering why they looking at you crazy and shit, and you be like, "What's wrong with you?" And they be like, "Nah." And I ain't gonna ask you no more. Renee said, if you have to GPS anyone, the trust is already gone. Absolutely, Renee. That's what I'm saying. Yes. He said, I wouldn't do that, and I don't treat as Yahweh is my witness. Oh, okay. I was about to say, if you're doing all that, honey, you need to be by yourself.
You need to be lonely in a darkened room.
I'm going to tell you this.
In a dark.
I'm going to say this, and we're going to get off this podcast. She said, that's stalkerish behavior, Renee said.
Absolutely, Renee.
What was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me in a second.
Y'all don't be tracking nobody. That's kind of spooky. If you with somebody, you shouldn't be worried about if they cheating right off the rip anyway. If you trust in somebody like you say you do, that should be the furthest thing from your mind, unless they give you a reason to think that they are. And if you dating them, first of all, if you dating somebody and you feel that way, you can back the fuck out. You ain't just gotta walk into the cobweb and get all tangled. Just leave it alone.
But you know, I think a lot of that comes from people dealing with the wrong type of people in the beginning, and then when they get what a person is real and true to whatever they say, they want to throw off on them what the other person did to them, like bringing your baggage from your past into your present.
Right.
And you can't do that, because I had to tell somebody, look, I wasn't the one cheating on you when your ass was at work, and you ain't gonna treat me. This is exactly what I said, like that bitch did you, because I'm not her.
Crazy person.
Huh? What?
I said people crazy.
Yeah, but you know, they was trying to make it like I was the reason why they were hurting. And it wasn't me. I didn't know you when you was dating this person. She did that shit to you. I did not. So what you're not going to do is treat me like I was the one who did that shit to you. That's a wrap for me. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to allow you to treat me like that. He said women GPS too, okay? Yeah, they do all the time. And the same goes. It's the same answer.
It's the same thing. If you don't trust somebody like that, leave them alone. Like, that's crazy.
I ain't doing
leave them alone.
That's too much work.
It's too much. GPS and knocking on folks' doors. Hell no.
But that's what they say. What you do in the dark comes to light. You don't have to look for things, especially if you're doing the right thing by somebody. It's going to come to your front door. You ain't got to go look. It's going to come to you and let you know, look, you don't deserve this. God gonna make some kind of way for you to know what this person is doing to you behind closed doors. Yep. One said, I was just bullshitting. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. What I said, I just want to see your reaction to that. That's just crazy. I'm not doing all that. If I got to do all that and worry about what you're doing, where you been, who you with, I'm not gonna waste my time with that and be stressing my head about it. No. Been there, done that, and I would never do that again, ever. In life with nobody. If I got to do that, you best believe a V-Love Bird gonna keep moving. I'm not doing that with nobody, period. I don't see the point. Why? And then you got them people that they know they out here doing messed up shit and want to call you every 5 seconds to make sure they don't bump into you wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in the same city. No, before GPS. They would keep calling you and calling you. Well, where you at? What you doing? Because they don't want you to end up in the same area that they're in while they're doing the dirt that they doing. You know what I'm saying? So why are you so worried about me? Do you? You out there doing whatever you're doing. Leave me alone and just let me be. Just go and do you. That's it. Because it did happen one time. It did happen one time. Kept calling. Look, he said, seriously, I wouldn't do that. Okay. Okay. But no, kept calling me, and we ended up at the same club. Remember? And I was like, so I'm sitting there, I'm having the best time of my damn life, looking good, fresh, clean as hell, like with all the shit he done bought. I done put it on and went out having a good ass time by myself. I see somebody walking through the club. I said, oh shit. So I'm looking, I'm sitting at the table with a whole bunch of guys and shit or whatever. He go over there and sit back at the table with a male and a woman and another woman. So I'm looking, sitting back, watching. So I walk over there like, girl, what I tell you, he could have been bought for a penny. And look, whoever she was, he forgot. He said, oh no, sit down, baby. Well, I didn't know you was coming. I said, well, I didn't know you was gonna be here either. If I did, I wouldn't have came. Like, he straightened that shit up so quick. And I sat down, and then you could tell some shit was really going on. And whoever it was already had known about me. So when I came, it wasn't no thing. But that's what I'm saying. Why did you keep calling me? You was calling me to make sure I wasn't going to be where you was, but we happened to end up at the same place. That's what I'm saying. You know, you don't have to look for things. Shit come to you when they supposed to come to you.
Yes, honey. Knock on your door. You ain't got to ask for it nowadays. That stuff be right there looking at you.
Shit.
You pay attention long enough, you know when some shit is moving around you that is just not moving in your direction. Ain't nobody stupid. We just play one. We just take one for the team.
Well, like I said, when I'm over it, I'm over it. And it's a done deal, period. It ain't nothing you could say, nothing you could do. I don't care if you plead in the blood of Jesus. It's a wrap for me.
It's done.
That's the no, ma'am. I'm sorry, sir. I can't do that because I've been there, done that. And that's just like you split my head up and I keep going back. He ain't going to do it again. Split my head again. He ain't going to do it again. Then next thing you know, I'm half my head hanging off. Look, half of my damn head hanging off and I'm still walking around talking about, he ain't going to do it no more. Holding half of my head up. Are you crazy? No, I'm not doing that.
You said looking crazy about the things. Y'all get it together, honey. This ain't what we do.
But when a woman's mind is made up and she done took all she could take, like R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. That man is sick. He is sick. He can't eat. He can't sleep. Can barely go to work. But now you see what you put that woman through, and that's your karma, and that's what you deserve. I don't care. I said it. That's what you deserve. Because most of the time, because you know, we're always expected to forgive and forget and let them keep doing shit. But he could cheat on you 100 times. You cheat one time, it's like somebody ripped his heart out and he done gone into cardiac arrest. And that's just how it is. Renee said, after you're done, they don't even look the same way to you. Girl, is that not the truth?
And you so right, girl. You said a mouthful.
They don't look, they just look like you be looking like, what was I thinking? Like, you know, you gotta be mad at yourself and disgusted with yourself that you put out there, and you be like, what the hell was I even doing all that for? Like, why? Renee, you said a mouthful of this then, girl. I'm trying to tell you, because
I say that all the time. I be like, he don't look the same no more.
I do. I just be repulsed. I be like,
Vonda, V,
what?
You done ran Etion off it.
Good night, Etion. Yeah, Renee, you be looking like, what was I thinking? Like, ugh, like no. Etion know he full of shit and he got called on his bullshit. That's all it is. But he'll be all right. He'll be back Wednesday. We'll see you Wednesday, Etion. But look, y'all, we've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. Way over our time. He gonna be mad, Renee. People get mad, Renee, when you call them out on their bullshit. They think they can say and do whatever they want to, and then you don't have no repercussions behind it. What, Shelley?
Listen, like I said, you can't play with me. I said he knew how he was rolling. You cannot play with me. I can peep that shit from a mile long.
See, the difference between me and Shelley is this. She'll entertain that shit and let him, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, you know, he did. I don't have time for that. I'm telling you, you full of shit. Nobody got time for that. Go on about your way with that.
I give you the ha, 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 and he's. I be like, okay, what's we doing?
I'm not doing that. Yeah,
he knew.
No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm sorry. Like, and he knows it. Like, and then he goes to say, that was such and such. Valentine's Day was on a Sunday. You talked to her. Look, he's still listening. He said, we're still bashing him. We ain't bashing him. He's just full of shit. We love you though. We'll see you on Wednesday.
We love you though, baby.
We'll see you on Wednesday, ETN.
We love you though, boo-boo.
But anyway, y'all, we're gonna go on and get off this live. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, go to our merchandise page and order some of our stuff. Thank you all for the ones who have ordered things, Renee, and some more people on here. We really appreciate it. So like, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, NaughtyNice22. This is Shelley Live and V Love Bird, loving life and loving what we do. And Etienne, we love you. And we will see you.
And we out, y'all.
We out. Bye. Good night.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or
You playing the song?
Let's go. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Shelley Live no fake and V Love Bird. Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Shelley Live and V Love Bird. Shelley Live and V Love Bird. Shelley Live and V Love Bird. Yeah. Shelley Live and V Love Bird. Shelley Live and V Love Bird. Shelley Live and V Love.
Good night.